Benjamin?
Hello, Sami.
How are you doing, Benjamin?
I'm good. I'm very good. Actually, I'm currently rehearsing with my own group.
Cool.
I play tablas as well.
I checked your profile. Cool stuff.
Thank you very much. Wow. I feel so honored talking to
Thank you so much.
I want to tell you how I first came across your
Okay.
music. I was watching the Kite Runner.
Right.
So I heard the supplication. From then on, I checked all your other stuff, and I was unfortunately not able to see you when you played in Denmark. You had a show for 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, several concerts in Denmark.
Oh, really? Do you like? Unless it's secret, do you have any plans of going to Scandinavia?
I have a lot of love for Scandinavia because of the minimalism and for all sorts of reasons. But unfortunately, we don't have any immediate plans at the moment. I will definitely let you know if we do come over. It's exciting.
Okay.
We'd love to see you in person.
Oh my God, dude.
So tell me, how can we be of service? How can I be of service, Benjamin? What are you doing now? I mean, what are you working on? What are your projects?
I'm working on this concept of my music, which is it's a mixture of flamenco, but also the Indian, with the tablas. But the main thing in it, the main vibe, if you will, is of the spiritual. So it's very meditative, and for that, I'm looking to get some singers onto my project. And I have a girl who lives in Jordan, I believe. She has an amazing voice. I mean, I can cry just by listening.
What's her name?
Nagham. Nageham. But the problem is that, for me as a Dane up here, and then sending stuff to her for her to record in the studio, it's very difficult.
Why don't you just do it like this? Just get her to record. I'm serious about this. I'm not kidding. Get her to record on an iPhone, right? A decent sound, and send it over to you, and you'll be surprised what kind of things you could, do with that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I've been told that as well by my studio guy, that, basically she can just record on her iPhone or something, and we can take that file and use it.
That's right. Because nowadays, because of the whole MP3 world and the degradation of sound, so that's become the norm. So when something is clean, it's considered boring if it's too clean. So when it's like degraded and it's like, it sounds almost kind of, I don't want to use 10 years ago, we'd just say it's rubbish. But now rubbish is cool. It's in. I'm very interested about what you're doing with the flamenco and the tabla, Benjamin. I find that extraordinary. I find that really cool. Perhaps some people would not appreciate because it falls under world music, and world music has gained a kind of, a reputation of some sorts. But for me, having seen what you've achieved and the level of the caliber of your musicianship, I think that's so fascinating, that you're bringing these cultures together. And I'm a strong believer in the thread of truth that can be found in these sacred, I consider flamenco sacred. It's sacred music form for me.
Definitely.
And similarly, the Indian sound, especially the Carnatic,
Sufi music in
whether
general.
we're talking a Carnatic or Hindustani, both of them, I find the forms and the essence of these types of music sacred. And I find that really interesting how you're bringing them together, because a lot of the times when you hear fusions, right, it's like the worst of both worlds mixed together, right? But whenever you create a fusion, I don't even call it fusion, I prefer calling it harmony. It's a harmony for me, of bringing tradition from India, Hindustani, like traditional music, and tradition of flamenco by honoring both traditions and bringing them together, somehow for me it sounds seamless. It's seamless, and it's like, it doesn't sound like fusion. It sounds like it's from the same world. It doesn't sound like they're from different, it doesn't sound alien.
No, yeah, exactly.
It's remarkable. It's so fascinating. And listen, all the best with everything you're doing.
Can I have one request?
Please.
You checked my Instagram profile,
I
correct?
did.
Would I be able to send you a SoundCloud link?
Mm-hmm.
And because one of my tunes which I'm working on is inspired by you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Like directly to you. I would love for you just to listen to the concept.
Anytime.
I'll send it to your team on Instagram and.
Absolutely. And listen, keep up the amazing work. And if I can give you one little small piece of advice as a brother.
Oh, yes.
As a brother, I would say, keep going, do this amazing work that you're doing, but be very active on social media. Very active.
Okay.
A lot.
Like more videos, more.
Absolutely. Just keep recording, play your stuff. This amazing stuff that I saw. Keep recording, make 30 stories, make posts. I'm trying to do that, and it's amazing. First of all, connecting with my audience is amazing.
Oh, yes.
And secondly,
thank you for doing that.
And secondly, there's so much of everything out there. It's very difficult to get noticed. But when you're really good and there's an opportunity to get noticed, right, you gotta take that advantage. These platforms are free, Instagram, and they're all free. And they're amazing platforms to do things, and all the best, Benjamin. Amazing stuff.
If you ever need something that you might not have in your own arsenal of musicians, please remember me.
For sure, definitely. Definitely. I promise.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for as you were talking about the social media investment that you're doing, connecting with your fans personally. That gives a lot of it doesn't make Instagram posts meaningless.
That's right.
There's a content. Yeah.
That's right. It's all about adding value. You're adding value by putting beautiful music up and sharing your story, and you're affecting people around the world. And someone who visits your profile will be affected, and that's the person you're interested in. Also, I wanted to ask you one last thing. What is your end goal? What do you want to achieve, and what do you want to do?
I want to play on stages like you do, with the same kind of vibe, and cry my soul out while I play.
Okay, sounds amazing. Go and do it.
Definitely.
Go and do it. I think realistically, right? You've got the talent, you've got the drive. You've got from what I can sense, you're a really good-hearted person. That's extremely important because people like to be around good-hearted people. And just go and do it. Just connect with your audience. Make sure you're doing posts. Make sure you're talking to them. Make sure you have a dialogue, make sure the conversation's there, and invest heavily in studying music, not as in like academically, just studying different styles of music, getting inspiration, and also connecting with other musicians. Just connecting with people, I think is really important. And one last thing, the content needs to be good. The content needs to stand out. It's got to be good. And, there's a lot of great content out there. There's so much time is spent on productions and stuff. But in this area and the era that we're living in, of, the world music area, it's so exciting. It's fascinating the things you can do and the collaborations you can do and how to, it's just really exciting.
Definitely.
I can't wait to hear what you do in the next couple of years.
Have you ever checked out Anushka Shankar's collaboration with the flamenco musicians?
I have. I liked it. I like Anushka. I was going to collaborate with her dad. We spoke together in 2007. He was in Sweden. Your neighbors at the time. And we spoke together on the phone, and he was so gracious. He was so humble and so, because towards the end of his life, he reconnected with his Hindu roots, and tradition became very important for him. Heritage, legacy, tradition, rags, and I think for Anushka too, they're very important. And I'll never forget. He said on the phone, he was so humble. He said, I'm doing what you're doing, but in a different way. It's such a legend, such this great giant of a musician, but look at his humility. I'm doing what you're doing, and but in a different way. So much grace, so much kindness, so much humility, and that's what it's about.
Humility, exactly, humility. That's a key word.
That's right. I think humility, people can reach it in different ways. Some people do it through mindfulness. Some people achieve it through being centered in whatever way they want. For me, faith has played a very important role. I mean, other people have different traditions and different methods.
I see.
But humility is very important in an era when the ego is everything.
Exactly.
It's me. And tradition says that actually your ego is nothing. Especially in Hinduism, the ego is considered Maya, it's considered illusion. It's not real. It's a real with a small r. It's not real with a capital R. So as you know, because I know you studied philosophy, I checked your profile. But
yes.
It's amazing what you're doing, Benjamin. And if we can be of any support, help, drop me an email and we'll do everything we can.
I don't know what that means.
I have a company called Andante Studios, and it's basically an audio visual boutique website that helps different companies with different needs. But for musicians, of course, I'm a musician, so music is an important area for me. There's an area where we provide boutique label services like distribution and getting stuff out there. It's really important. So we can help with that. We can help with publishing. Publishing is very important. It's interesting, EMI Music merged, disintegrated, but EMI Publishing is very much alive. So the publishing side of music is alive, and you have with the world music, there's a lot of opportunities there, I think, with film music and kind of stuff.
I believe these are exactly the things I still have in front of me, to achieve, and with such a big luck for me to be talking to you and hearing you say that if I need anything in that matter, you're there. That would really kick in the door, and yeah.
With pleasure. Benjamin, I'll let you get back to your rehearsal. All the best.
All the best.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Cheers.
All the very best.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.